안녕. 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 에라입니다. Hi everyone. This is Ira and today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A vlog where I'm gonna answer some of your questions. And also, before we proceed to the video, disclaimer. I'm not fluent in speaking hangul po. Promise, I swear. I'm still practicing, really practicing pa po. And if ever man na may mga words ako na mali pagkabigkas or like I have been using informal words or stuffs like that. Pero don't worry if I've been using informal words kasi before I start talking with Koreans, I always ask them if I can be casual or informal to them. So the first question na we'll be answering is from Laika Marie Haruda. And the question here is, what is the most effective way for you to learn or study Hangul? And how long did it take before you can create your own sentences and converse in Korean? So, sumagot pa yung manok namin. So for me, one of the most effective way to learn Hangul is to familiarize the words while you were watching a K-dramas, for example. Yung sa weightlifting fairy na Kimbokcho, mga lines doon na Messi 좋아하세요, ganon. Tapos, as time passes by, like, hindi mo namamalayan na alam mo na pala yung meaning nun kasi parang you try to reenact the scenes eh. It's one of the easiest way to memorize a Korean line. I mean, a Korean word, to be exact. I started talking to Koreans 5 years ago. That was back when I was in grade 10. And I really don't know how to speak Hangul. Like, I mean, I know the basic words like the 안녕하세요. Pero it's really hard to converse with them if basic lang yung alam mo. But it did not make me give up na i-practice yung Korean talaga. Kasi gusto ko talaga silang kausapin. Like, I really wanna have a conversation with them. So yeah, that's why. That's how it all started. Pero I can converse na. I mean, I can make conversations now with Koreans after 3 years na pagpa-practice. Pero I did not really practice it naman kasi sobrang tamad ako na person. So, it kinda happens so natural na parang nakakapag-converse na ako, pag-communicate na ako like slight lang. So, the second question is from Kim Gachalian. She said, Nadzay, have you ever had a Korean boyfriend or planning to have a Korean spouse? I never had a Korean boyfriend, but I had suitors and talking stages na mga Koreano before. Kasi at the moment, I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend. And yeah, are you planning to have a Korean spouse? Pagpapala rin po tayo, pag pumayag si Lord, sana po si Kimingkyo na lang. If papala din, then yes, why not? The next question will be from Zoe Apostol. How old are you now? I'm actually turning 20 this September 7. And the next question is, aren't you nervous talking to Korean oppas? Is there any language that you want to learn too? Actually, every time na nagto-talk ako ng Koreans sa app, lagi akong papalpitate. Kasi ako na may mental block ako. I'll tend to forget a lot of Korean words. Kaya minsan parang nabubulol ako pag kinakausap ko sila. Is there any language that you want to learn too? Yes! Actually, I really love learning languages kasi I really find it interesting, the accent and the tone ng every languages. Like for example, different yung accent ng Chinese, Japanese, ng Thailand, ng Spanish, French, German, ganun. I find it really amazing talaga pag nag-iiba-iba yung accent. Kasi, with regard sa languages na nalalaman ko, iba kasi yung accent ko sa Bisaya, sa Tagalog, sa English, tsaka sa Korean. Then, I find it really cute pag naano ko siya, like, nag-iiba-iba yung accent, nag-iiba yung tono. Kaya yes, I am planning to learn another language. Oh, the question is from Princess Nicole Juanitas. Do you still contact or communicate with the previous oppas you talked with? Merong iba, pero usually after we call, we ended the ano na talaga, conversation na, cut na, dun lang. Some of them, we still contact on Instagram, pero mostly hindi na po. This question is nice. This is from Joyce. Can you watch K-drama even without subtitles? If yes, you're a certified independent human being. Sometimes, not all, pero I can understand kahit walang subtitle. Minsan, pag may K-drama na updating, tapos wala pang sub, tapos gustong-gusto ko na talaga siya panoorin, pinapanood ko siya. And yes, I can somehow understand naman kahit walang subtitle. Pero hindi ko siya matatranslate lahat in English. Pero I can understand. So, another question from Tina. Sorry if na-pronounce ko ng wrong yung name. Pero sabi niya, Hi, I'm new here. May I ask, what is the real reason why you studied Hangul? And how old are you now? Answer ko na yun. The real reason why I studied Hangul, it was high school love on. Yes. The first K-drama that I watched, it was High School Love On. And that is the main reason bakit nagsunod-sunod na yung Korean journey ko. Like Korean learning and stuffs. As I was watching High School Love On, I became a fan of Infinite. Because of Namuyun. If you know Namuyun, he is my first bias in K-pop. He is my first love. And yeah, that is the reason. As you can see, it's getting darker na kasi bakit naman yung bobo nag-film na 5 p.m. Hindi magda-dark na yung world. Yeah, anyways. Another question is from Catherine Pescadero. She said na, did you ever try nor experience to date Korean? If yes, how was it? If no, you have to lie to make me kill it. Yes. Sorry po if nag-lie ako. Hindi pa po ako naka-try and I never experienced dating a Korean kasi home person po ako. Hindi po ako nakakakita ng Korean sa lugar namin. Pero I have tried na may magbalak na magpunta na Koreano dito para lang like, you know, to meet me. It was a suitor back then, pero I declined, I blocked him. Charot. Grabe harsh yung I blocked him. I ghost na lang. Kasi po natatakot po ako sa commitment. No commitment. Another question is from Idan Francis Leona Ruiz. Who's your favorite K-drama leading man and favorite leading lady? And what's your favorite K-drama? Gusto ko yung mga random tanong. My favorite K-drama leading man is Lee Jong-suk, and the leading actress, the leading lady, is Lee Song-kyung. Another question is from Gail Ferraro. And what's your course? I'm a Bachelor of Science in Social Work. Third year na po ako this semester. And yes, hopefully, masusurvive tayo like one more year to go. Gagraduate sana. Sana gagraduate dapat. Sana dapat gagraduate. Oh my God, pupunta pa tayo ng Korea. A question from Rose Lynn Pelegro. Is it true that you learn speaking Korean by just watching K-drama? Yes po. Promise po. Believe me or not, I only learned the level of my Hangul right now. This is all from K-dramas and K-pop variety shows na pinapanood ko dati. Like, hindi po talaga ako nag-study ng Korean. Some were asking na if nag-take ba ako ng Korean class or lessons? Hindi po. Hindi po. Hindi ako marunong mag-write and mag-read ng hangul, pero I can somehow make a conversation. Kasi po, tamad po ako mag-aral. Lahat ng natutunan ko is by watching K-dramas lang po talaga. Another question is from, hindi ko mabasa yung name niya, pero sabi niya, is it better to talk with Korean to improve your hangul conversation? Yes po. 100% yes. Kasi some Koreans will teach you how to pronounce it correctly if na-mispronounce mo siya. And they will also help you to improve kung paano gamitin ng tama yung words. Kasi they are the one who knows naman how to really speak it. Diba? So yes po, effective po pag nagtotalk kayo ng Korean people, Korean persons. Korean persons! Another question is from Andrea Joy Canlas. Have you ever thought of giving up when you feel like you're not learning anything, like it's hard to memorize the basic words? Yes po, I have tried the peak of giving up. Nung time na may na-meet akong Korean, then before then sinabi niya parang my Korean is not improving, ganun. Sorry po sa background. Yes po, a lot of times I have thought of giving up. Kasi sometimes it's hard to talk to Koreans if they're being sarcastic. Sometimes mayroong mga may mamimit ka na they're making fun of your Korean skills, ganon. Parang nakaka-disappoint siya at parang nakakawalang gana. Pero it did not made me give up talaga. Kasi hindi naman sila yung reason na nagpa-practice ko ng Korean eh. Diba? This is like one of my favorite questions. This is from Cassie Lee. What K-pop group do you stand po? Ang dami naman. Uy, maabutan tayo ng 1 hour dito. So, ipuput ko ba here yung mga K-pop group na ini-stand ko? Pero my main groups are Infinite, 17, Red Velvet, at saka Lovelyz. I guess this is the last question. This is from Tyrone Manuel. Do you have some tips and techniques on how to learn to speak and write Korean? Parang sa speak lang yung magigive ko na advice kasi hindi ko marunong mag-write. So, first, if ever na nag-watch kayo ng K-dramas or K-pop, you can, if my words doon na parang madali nyo lang isulat, you can write it, you can take note. You can reenact those words na nilagay nyo. Parang gawin nyo siyang K-drama. Yung mga words na sinusulat nyo. I cannot really explain how did I learn it kasi I don't know the proper way to teach it kasi hindi ko siya inaral. So like it just happened na alam ko kung paano siya ilagay, paano siya yung tamang grammar ng unti ata, alam ko. So, sa mga nag-a-ask if nagtuturo ba ako ng Korean, no po. Grabe yung no po. Hindi po ako nagtuturo kasi baka po mali yung maturo ko. But anyways, I guess that's it for today's video. Sana may na-learn kayo. If wala, pasensya na po. So, yeah, before I end the video, I just wanna thank Countryside Dental Clinic CDO for my braces. Most especially, super thank you kay Doc Sandra for being so kind and, sweet to me. And lastly, I want to thank everyone sa lahat ng nagsusupport, and I did not expect na aabot ako sa ganitong point, sa life ko na meron na nakaka-recognize sa akin kasi I started vlogging pa back when I was back on 2020, but friends and families lang yung nakakakita ng videos ko, pero ngayon umabot na siya ng mga million views. So I'm really thankful, and hopefully sana na you will still keep on supporting me in the near future, in the near journey na tatahakin ko. So yes, hindi ako marunong mag-speak ng Tagalog.